Hello students, welcome back to online session. This is Sridevi.S.A from Appa Public School. Today I am here to explain the temperate grasslands. Okay, this is the 7th lesson from our textbook. Already we have finished 6 lessons till now. Today we are going to start 7th lesson, that is temperate grasslands. Okay, say before going to start this lesson, I would like to revise the last lesson. What did you learn in the last lesson, children? What was the last lesson? Last lesson was equatorial region. Okay. In this lesson, you learned one of the modes of living. Okay. Say, what did you learn in that lesson? Where is equatorial region located? Next, what do you mean by equatorial region? What type of climate is received by the equatorial region? And say, what is the wildlife? What is the vegetation? Next, what type of life led by the people in the equatorial region? All these things you learned in the previous lesson. Now, in this lesson, we are going to learn about the temperate grasslands. In this lesson, we are going to learn about the climate of the temperate grasslands. How is the climate in temperate grasslands, and vegetation, wildlife, and the life. All these things we are going to learn in this lesson. Say climate. How is the climate here? Hot summers and cold winters, little rainfall. And vegetation. What type of vegetation is found? Tall and short grasses are found. And wildlife. Wildlife means animals. What are the animals found here? Grazing animals and rodents. And life of the people. What is the main occupation of the people here? Agriculture and livestock farming. Now let us study in detail regarding all these things. Okay. First, let us see where are temperate grasslands located. Temperate grasslands are located both in northern hemisphere and in southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere. Okay, the temperate grasslands are located both in northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere. See, now let us see where are they located. In northern hemisphere, where are they found? They are found in Asia, Europe, and North America. Okay. Say the temperate grasslands are found in North America, are found in Asia, Europe, and North America in northern hemisphere. In southern hemisphere, where are they found? They are found in South Africa, South America, Australia, and New Zealand. Okay, here mainly the temperate grasslands are located in northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere. In northern hemisphere, they are found in Asia, Europe, and North America. And in southern hemisphere, they are found in South Africa, South America, Australia, and New Zealand. Okay, now let us see the climate of temperate grasslands. Say here. See this textbook. Okay, page number 46. Here, these are the grasslands. Okay, here this is South America. This is South Africa. This is Australia, New Zealand. Next, here Asia, Europe. Next, North America. All these are grasslands. Now let us see what type of climate is received by the temperate grasslands. Climate. Now let us see what type of climate is received by the temperate grasslands. The grasslands in the northern hemisphere experience continental type of climate. Okay, say the grasslands in the northern hemisphere experience continental type of climate. Okay. Here the climate is extremely hot and cold. Okay, extremely hot and cold. How are the summers? The summers are very hot. Okay, summers are very hot. And winters are very cold. Very cold. Okay. How is the rainfall? See the areas which are located the continental climate, continental areas. Okay, the areas of continental areas. Continental areas receive little rainfall. Okay. See the areas which experience continental climate receive very little rainfall. Okay. Next is the grasslands in the southern hemisphere. Say the grasslands which are located in the northern hemisphere experiences continental type of climate. Here the climate is very hot, extremely hot and extremely cold. How are the summers? Summers are very hot and winters are very cold. And here the rainfall is very little. That means these areas receive very little amount of rainfall. Now the grasslands which are located in southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere. Okay, the grasslands which are located in the southern hemisphere, see, are located along the sea coast. Along the sea coast. Okay, that is why they experience moderate type of climate. Moderate climate. What do you mean by moderate type of climate? Moderate type of climate is nothing but the climate is neither hot nor cold. Okay. Neither hot nor cold. That means the climate is not so hot, not so cold. Understood? How is the rainfall? The rainfall. See, these areas receive sufficient amount of rainfall. Okay. Sufficient amounts of rainfall. This is all about the climate of the grasslands in the southern hemisphere. Okay. Now, next is vegetation and wildlife. Let us see the vegetation and wildlife. What do you mean by vegetation, children? Vegetation is nothing but plants and trees. Vegetation and wildlife. Vegetation and wildlife. Now let us see vegetation first. Vegetation means trees and plants. Here, tall grasses and short grasses are the vegetation. Tall and short grasses. Okay, tall and short grasses are the vegetation of this temperate grasslands. Tall grasses are grown in the areas which receive heavy rainfall. And short grasses are grown in the areas which receive little amount of rainfall. That means the areas which have continental type of climate. Continental type of climate. Continental type. Okay. Here, two types of vegetation is found in temperate grasslands. One is tall and another one is short grass. Tall grasses are grown in the areas which is heavy rainfall, and short grasses are grown in the areas which have continental type of climate. Okay. Next is, say, during autumn season. Generally, what happens in autumn season, children? In autumn seasons, see, in autumn season, the leaves dry up and fall down. Okay, here also the grass dry up and wither. Wither means fall down and turn into hay. What do you mean by hay? Hay is nothing but dry grass. Understood? Now next, vegetation, wildlife. Okay, now we studied about vegetation. Now let us come to wildlife. Wildlife means animals. What are the animals found in the temperate grasslands? Let us see now. See, the temperate grasslands have variety of grazing animals. Grazing animals. What do you mean by grazing animals? Grazing animals are nothing but grass-eating animals. The temperate grasslands have variety of grazing animals as well as rodents. And rodents. What do you mean by rodents? See, grazing animals are nothing but grass-eating animals. Grass-eating animals are cattle. Okay, cattle means cows, buffalo, sheep, goat, next donkeys, mules, horses. All these are grazing animals. And rodents. What do you mean by rodent? Rodent is nothing but small mammals with sharp teeth. Okay, small animals with sharp teeth. For example, rats and squirrels. Rats. Okay. Rats and squirrels. What are mammals? See, in previous lesson only I told you mammals are nothing but the animals which give birth to their young ones of their own kind, and they feed on their own milk. They are called as mammals. Okay. Here, these are the animals found in temperate grasslands. And see, bisons. Bisons are commonly found in North America. Bisons are commonly found in North America. And lions, elephants, and antelopes. These are found in these are found in the grasslands of South Africa. Okay. Next, Australia is called as home of kangaroos. Australia is called home of kangaroos. Wallabies and koala bears. See, listen here. These are the common animals. See, bisons are the common animals found in North America, and lions, elephants, and antelopes are the animals found in South America, South Africa, not in South America, South Africa. Next, the kangaroos, wallabies, and the koala bears are found in Australia. Okay, Australia. See, Australia is called home to these animals, kangaroos, wallabies, and koala bears. Why? Why it is called as home to these animals? Because these animals are found in large numbers in this continent. Okay, Australia. Now, let us see life in the grasslands. How is the life in the grasslands? See, the grasslands are called with different names in different regions. Grasslands are called with different names in different regions. Now let us see how they are called with different names. Say in Eurasia, they are called as steppes. Next, in North America, they are called as prairies. And South America, they are called as pampas. In South Africa, they are called as velds. And in Australia, they are called as downs. Okay, these are the different names of the grasslands which are grown in different regions. Say, in Eurasia, the grasslands in Eurasia are called steppes. Okay, next, the grasslands grown in North America are called prairies. In South America, they are called as pampas. The grasslands which are found in South Africa, they are called as velds, and the grasslands which are found in Australia are called downs. Okay, these are the different names of the grasslands grown in the different regions. These are all temperate grasslands. Okay, these are all temperate grasslands. And the grasslands which are grown in tropical region are called savannas. Okay, the grasslands which are found in tropical region are called savannas. Understood? Savannas. These are the different grasslands found in a tropical region. Tropical grassland, these are called tropical grasslands, and this is called savannas are called tropical. See, these are the grasslands. These grasslands are called temperate grasslands, and this grassland savannas are called tropical grasslands. Once again, I repeat. See, the grasslands which are found in Eurasia are called steppes. The grasslands which are found in North America are called prairies. The grasslands which are found in South America are called pampas. South Africa, velds, Australia, and downs. These are all temperate grasslands. And the grasslands which are grown in a tropical region are called savannas. Okay. Now, next let us see the life of the people in temperate grasslands. Life of the people. Life in the grasslands. Now let us see life in the grasslands. See, what is the main occupation of the people in the grasslands? Agriculture. Agriculture is the main occupation of the people living in the grasslands. Okay, say next, and livestock farming. Livestock farming. See, the main occupation of the people living in the grasslands is agriculture and livestock farming. Since, say, the grasslands are very fertile. How are the grasslands? They are very fertile. The land, the soil here is very fertile. That is why they grow variety of crops. What are the variety of crops grown here? Corn, wheat, barley, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and soya beans. Okay, these are the important crops. These are the main crops grown in temperate grasslands. Okay, next, another important money and economic activity. Economic activity means money earning activity is livestock farming, livestock rearing. Livestock rearing. Another money earning activity, that means economic activity of the people here is livestock rearing. What do you mean by livestock rearing? Livestock rearing is nothing but rearing animals. Here the people rear animals in very big farms. Okay, very big or large farms. They are called as ranches. Okay, they are called as ranches or homesteads. Ranches or homesteads. See, in North America and Australia, North America and Australia. North America and Australia, they are called as ranches or homesteads. And in South America, they are called as estancias. See, people rear animals here. The people rear animals in very big farms. They are called as ranches or homesteads. Okay. See, in North America and Australia, they are called as ranches and or homesteads. And in South America, they are called as estancias. Okay. These are nothing but large areas where people rear animals. Understood? Here, the person who looks after the herd is called see here the herdsman is called rancher. Herdsman. Rancher. Who is rancher? Rancher is nothing but the herdsman. Okay. Say he controls the herds by riding on the horse. See, the rancher controls the herd, group of animals. Okay, he controls the herd by riding on the horse. Okay, here see the rancher. Here the rancher is controlling the herd by riding on the horse like this. Okay. Sometimes the ranches are very big. Okay. In that case, helicopters are put into service. Okay, in that case, helicopters are kept put into service for this purpose. That means for looking after the herd. Understood? Now, why the people rear animals here? The people rear animals for dairy products. Dairy products and meat. Okay, dairy products means what are dairy products? Dairy products are nothing but milk, curd, ghee, butter, buttermilk. All these are called dairy products. If you know. Okay. Next, in Australia, people rear sheep because of wool and meat. Okay, because of meat and wool, people rear sheep in Australia. Understood? By this, I finish today's class. Let us continue the remaining part of the lesson in next class. Okay. Thank you. Yes, minute I do.